Hello, our dear viewers. Welcome to Afia Health and Lifestyle Interview Series. We are here again, and today on this episode, we are talking about something that is very, very important to all of us, and that is immunization. What is immunization? What is the importance of taking your vaccines and all of that? And what are the very common myths and misconceptions about immunization? These are the things we want to talk about today. And who is going to be doing that with us? We have a guest, a doctor in training from the College of Medicine, University of Lagos, Mr. Oluwabamishi Oyetayo is going to be joining us and is going to walk us through what immunization is. As the world is celebrating the World Immunization Day, week, however you want to name it, it is very important that people are educated about the importance of immunization and vaccines. Earlier in the year, we did a show on immunization, but it is never too much to educate people about the importance of immunization. So I'll go ahead and bring up Mr. Oyetayo Oluwabamishi so that we can hit the ground running. Good day to you, Mr. Oluwabamishi Oyetayo. How are you today?
I'm fine, Mr. Remy. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Please say hi to our dear viewers.
Oh, hi, everybody. My name is, as introduced, Uluwabam Shoyetayo, and I'm currently in Luth, currently in the school area. So I'm just, taking this interview from here,
All right.
and it's nice to be here. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for joining us. So, like I said, I want to go straight to the point because on debunking the rumor segment, we don't take time. We make our interviews very short. Today, we want to talk about immunization. Um,
Mhm.
what exactly is immunization?
Okay, so to put it quite simply, immunization it's a way to, let's say, train the human body through exposure to either weakened forms or proteins that all these bugs, the viruses, bacteria, and all sorts produce, such that the human body has seen it and knows how to handle it. So, in short, we can see we are actually increasing the fighting capacity of the body to take care of these diseases. Right. So that's what immunization is in a nutshell.
So if I get you correctly, for our viewers' sake, in basic as basic in basic words as much as possible, what you are saying is that immunization is basically preparing the body to fight infection by
Yes.
exposing it to that infection in a controlled
Yes.
way.
Yes. So
All right.
exposing it to the
Thank you
the
very much for
bugs and proteins around it. Yeah.
okay. All right. Why do we have to do this? If our body is eventually going to fight this thing, like we're introducing it to our body then gets to fight it. Why do we have to go the extra mile of introducing it ourselves when we can just hold on, and then when that happens, our body fights it?
Okay. Right. Okay. That's a nice question. So the idea is that we introduce in immunization, right? We are introducing a weakened type of the disease. So say it's just like you are training, you when you are training for martial arts, yeah, you go through training with a particular person that takes it easy on you. So that's the idea with immunization. We are training the body with weakened forms of the virus or whatever it is that causes the disease, so that that virus or bacterium cannot cause disease when it is put into that person. We call it inoculation. But when it is put into that person's body, it does not cause disease. But the body knows how to take care of a very potent form, that is the one that actually causes disease. So weaken the virus or the cause of the disease, let the body take care of it, then the body becomes more efficient at taking care of the real thing. So it's like prep, yeah, or target practice.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. In other words, exposing it to your body is to ensure that when it comes into your body the first time, it is not fatal, right? That is what you are saying.
Yes, it
And
is
when I
not.
mean
It's
fatal, I
not
mean
like
it
the normal
cannot,
disease.
it is controlled in a way that. Mhm, okay, okay. And Mr. Oyetayo Oluwabamishi, um,
Yeah.
you are a doctor in training, so you must have come across a whole lot of rumors and misconception when it comes to immunization. A lot of people are not well informed about what they are getting, why they are getting it, and what it is going to do in their body. Because if they are well informed, compliance will definitely be higher than it is
Right.
currently. So,
Right.
what are the misconceptions or the rumors that you've heard concerning immunization that you would like to share with us?
Okay. So let's start with the one that talks about fever. So if a person, some people say when a person is sick, they cannot get, they should not take the immunization. Well, that's a myth. So it depends the where the cutoff mark is the amount of fever they have. That is how high the fever is, and most people that have any, if you have an upper respiratory tract infection like sore throat, for example, or just a little bit of fever here, you can actually still take your vaccines. You're allowed to. Another one that I've heard about, like the wake of COVID-19, was this one about magnets and there are things that are inside the vaccines that um,
Yeah.
render a person infertile and all that. Those things are just not. Okay? So vaccines have come a long way since beginning since history, talking about 11th century, and they have really saved millions and millions of lives from things like tuberculosis, so many diseases that would have killed so many people just because vaccines
Okay.
have been saved. And I
All
think there's
right.
one in the US thereabouts about vaccination leading to autism. So there are no
Okay.
people proving it. At least there's no evidence that's proven that to be true. So it's still a myth.
That is
So actually go and take your vaccines, please. It save lives.
all right. Thank you very much, Mr. Oitayo. Especially that one about COVID-19 that you are going to, that is, it contains magnet and all of that. We had a whole lot of that during the pandemic, and
Really?
it was mind blowing because you'd wonder where is the magnet coming from, especially when the vaccine is supposedly liquid and all
Liquid.
of that. But thank you very much for sharing some of those these things. So, what would you like to tell our viewers? The vaccines, if you have maybe a list of vaccines that is actually very important that they should go and get, and maybe just throw in one or two words of advice for our viewers.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So the most important first is for children, right? So immunization is one of the most, I think, is the safest way, in fact, to getting this universal health coverage. Is one of them. I mean, to securing our health, um, countries, human beings. So I would say children should please follow the NPI's immunization schedule. When the child
Okay.
is born, birth of 12 months at least, they follow that schedule. Then for ladies, girls at puberty, talking about ages 9 to 14, uh, I think Cevarix is one of those that's available for HPV, right? So cervical cancer is a real thing, and it's caused by persistent infection of a particular virus in the female reproductive tract. So that is in the female sexual part. So you need to protect yourselves from it. So ladies at home should really take their HPV vaccines and possibly go for pap smears as well. And honestly, I'll just say that vaccines have saved lives and they still continue to save lives. And yes, there might be some adverse reactions which would be very minor. For example, COVID-19 vaccine, people just have a little bit of fever, but after that, they're all right. So you take paracetamol or ibuprofen, you have a little pain at the vaccination site. That's fine. right? It doesn't mean that you're going to die in the next 10 years. No. So vaccines are safe.
Right.
Take your vaccines. Stick
All
with
right.
the steps. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We really enjoyed having you on our show. I'm very sure our viewers have learned one or two things concerning immunization, and as they have learned, we are hoping that they take it to use and go get vaccinated as at when due and when necessary. So thank you very much for joining us on Africa Health and Lifestyle Interview Series. We look forward to having you on our show some other time.
All right. Thank you very
Thank you
much,
very
guys.
much.
Nice to see you.
All right.
Bye.
Okay. Right. All right. So, dear viewers, you've heard from Mr. Oyetayo Oluwabamishi. Vaccine is safe. Yes, there can be adverse effect or reaction here and there, minute. Why are we saying that? You heard from the definition, introduction of those viruses into your system, but in a controlled way. So it's only normal that you have such reaction, but it is safe and it has helped millions and millions and millions of people. So get vaccinated today, especially for the very, very important ones, so that we can live happily and healthy as we grow. All right, thank you very much. Please share, like, subscribe as usual, and we look forward to seeing you on our page some other time. Thank you very much for joining us.